Hi, my name's Maddie Davis, and for my vocab lesson that I would use for a lesson one day, I decided to use There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Bat, and it's kind of Halloween based right now since October. It's by Lucille Calandro, and it's illustrated by Jared Lee. It's a really cute book, and I actually had a student in my North Bay class that was reading this the other day, so it is mainly the Tier 2 conceptual words. And the students I see now, they use a lot of context clues in this second grade class that I'm observing and helping out in, and they seem to get a good grasp using the context clues and figuring out what some words mean. So I decided to do more of an oral lesson, which also can help like the ELL students and struggling readers. For the materials, we can use just a paper and pencil, and the students can write them down as we talk about everything. And so in the book, we can also, for struggling readers and then the ELL learners, we can use the pictures in here. And then for advanced students, then they don't really need the pictures as much, but we could also at the end of it ask the advanced students for synonyms of the words that we talk about. So one of the big words that I noticed was swallowed, because it's a little bit bigger than a lot of the words that students use. So swallowed means to eat, consume, and digest something. So when it says there was an old lady who swallowed a bat, kids can easily see she's eating the bat. And then also on the next page, not this one, and this one, this is like her stomach. So it's showing that the bat's in her stomach. So the kids can use context clues in the words and in the pictures to figure out what swallowed means. Another word I noticed was howl. Kids tend to use the word yell or scream instead of howl. So when it says, there was an old lady who swallowed an owl, my oh my, she started to howl. And then they also have a picture of her howling. So it's pretty easy for the students to use their context clues and do this. So as I would read the book, I would just show them everything and be like, alright, so what do y'all think this word means? And have them say it. And then I would let them write that down and then tell them to come up with a sentence themselves using that word. So they could say, the child ran and howled at the moon, or something like that. For the advanced students, I could ask them to give me a synonym of the word that they are using. The next word I decided to use was shush. She swallowed the owl to shush the bat. I don't know why she swallowed a bat. Imagine that. So she swallowed the owl to shush the bat. So it's pretty easy to start to see what she's doing to swallow another animal to kind of mess with the animal she swallowed before. I noticed another word was the word dizzy. Dizzy means that you have that sensation that you're spinning or you're losing balance. So in this one, it says, there was an old lady who swallowed a goblin. It made her so dizzy, she started to spin. So it kind of has the definition in there that she started to spin because she got dizzy. So the students can easily figure out the context clues in that one and figuring out what the word dizzy means. And the last word I picked out of the book was rattle, because rattle can mean different things. But for this one, it said she swallowed the bones to rattle the goblin. So this means she's trying to disturb the goblin, irritate it, mess with it a little bit to get it away. So for this, it's pretty easy. The kids would just read the book and listen to me and everything, and then the words that I would tell them, if it was vocab words for that week or just vocab words in general that they'd need to learn, I would tell them to write them down, and then we would talk about it, make sure they have the definition correct in their heads. And as they wrote them down, I would also ask them for a sentence using that word to make sure that they understand fully and comprehend what that word means, and then they would be able to use it in their own sentence. For the advanced readers, I would have them write a synonym that also means the same as that word. And then students that are struggling, they could have pictures and be able to actually see what is going on. That way they can fully comprehend what is going on in their heads. That's about it.